actually. Let's start differently today. Let's change it up. Let's go crazy. Oh wait, I do have to mute you ladies. Participants, mute all, okay. Also, welcome to Wednesday. Yeah, we're gonna start with our feet actually a little bit closer together, and we're gonna do a little bit of stretching from the beginning. So you're gonna have a gentle bend in your knees, and I want you to start with the arms all the way back. So like your chest is open, your spine is tall. So you're not arching, but you're opening. Great, and from here you're gonna take a deep inhale, gently squat back, lift up a little bit more, and then exhale all the way up. Great, so you're inhaling, leaning forward, reaching, and then using our core to exhale and open up the chest. Good, 3 more. Inhaling, gently squat down. Exhale, opening up. Oh, that feels great. Inhale, 2. And last time. Cool. You're gonna take the left foot and gently come across the right. Yeah? See what you can do, okay? You're gonna put your hands nice and close to you. You're gonna gently sit back just a little bit. So it's kind of like you're sitting back and you're stretching out your legs a bit and you're reaching all the way up with your arms, and then you're coming on back. Great, 4 more. Inhaling, slowly sit back, reaching, and then exhale back. Great, 3 more. And again, you don't have to sit back very far, but I just want you to find the balance. See if you need that focal point in front of you, chest open, inhaling, stretch, and exhale back. Good, 2 more. Cool, last time here. Excellent, we're gonna slowly uncross. Let's try that other side. So gently bringing the right foot over the left. Might be a little bit more challenging on this side, or at least it is for me. 5 times here. So you're inhaling, gently sitting on back, and exhale coming here. Now again, just still trying not to sit into the hip. I want you to sit backwards, but not sideways, excuse me. Great, inhaling, stretch it out. Whoop it up, exhale, find the balance. Good, and again, you can either point or flex the right foot that's on top. You can also kind of change it up to see what feels better. Good, 2 more. Whoops, I love this. Thank you, left leg. Last time. Cool, gently come back. Great, now we're gonna open up. And we're gonna have our nice little open squat position. Yeah, let's put the left hand here. The right arm is gonna go nice and close to you. You're gonna reach all the way up and over here, and then come on back. Reach again, and then come back to the starting point. We're gonna change this twice. So you're reaching over, pushing away, then reach again, and bring the elbow in. Good, 3 more. Reach and push. I feel like we can make songs from these lyrics. Reach, and then come in. 2 more. Again, feeling the openness of your hips, seeing if you can open the chest just a bit more. Oh, that feels lovely. Great, last time here. Reach, push down. Great. And back to the center. Fantastic, stretch up the legs, open up the shoulders. Let's go straight to the other side. So here we go. Yep, starting nice and close. So you're reaching first. Oh, my sides are so sore. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I do know why. Reaching and opening and reaching, coming on back. Great, 3 more. Inhaling here, and then exhaling back. So try and make that breath as long as you can again. And then all the way back. Cool, last set. Reach. And then all the way back. Wunderbar. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put the left foot in front. feel like Opa today. Right left foot in front, right foot behind, and then turn them out just a little bit, okay? So again, I want you to have kind of some movement here. We're gonna stretch. So we're gonna bring the arms nice and long in front, stretching out the right back leg here for me. And then you're gonna take a nice big arm circle here for 3, and 2, great, and 1. Excellent. You're gonna shift the weight. So now your right leg is bent in the back. This leg is straight. And you're gonna go from front to back. You're gonna hit the plants. Open up for 3, 2, and 1. Great. Stretch up both legs, and then let's switch. So again, it doesn't necessarily make a difference which direction you're going. I just want one direction in one place and one direction in the other. So again, leaning forward, stretching out this whole back leg, lengthening out the arms here, and then going back to front if you want, or front to back for 3, opening up either way, and 2, and 1. Great, switching the legs, and then opposite direction of whatever you did for 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's come back here. All right, we're gonna do a tiny bit of a neck stretch. You can put the weights down to the side. Yeah, you're gonna put one hand on top of the other. And again, always move slowly when we're doing the neck. This is like lots of love, but I just wanna make sure nothing gets tense. So you're gonna gently bend here to the right. You're gonna squeeze the arms together, and you're gonna slowly and gently stretch the neck forward just a little bit. So you're kind of using your hands to gently give your neck a nice little stretch. Great, and then you're gonna gently push your hands against your head and your head against your hands. And you're gonna slowly open up again, all the way to the top. Good, we're gonna do that 2 more times. This time you're gonna lift up the right heel. So inhaling, squeeze the arms together. Gently come forward, using the core to stretch the neck out. Great, and then you push your hands against your neck against your hands, or rather your head against your hands, and you slowly come up. 3, 2, 1. Foot comes down. Great, last time. Inhaling here. Exhaling, using the core to come forward, releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck. Good, gently push one against the other and come right back up and open all the way here. Cool, switch sides, same thing. So again, it's kind of like this fascial concept, like you're pushing against each other, and because of that, it gets to stretch and release at the same time. Great, so you're inhaling here. Exhaling, using the core to slowly come down. You're gently pushing against one another, coming back up. And then exhaling, open. Lift up the left heel. Inhaling here. Exhaling down. Inhaling back up. And exhale, open. Great, heel down, last set. Inhaling here. Exhaling down. Inhaling back up. And exhale, open. Great, arms come down, stretch up the legs. Let's go onto the floor. I'm ready. All right, so weights are optional at the moment. If you want to use them, go for it. You're gonna put them in your hands. If so, yeah, we're gonna keep the ball in between the knees. You're gonna extend all the way here for me, and you're gonna gently roll down for 3, 2, 1. Open up the arms here. And then again, making sure that your body's at a position where you're not where you're not too far away from each other, like your feet are comfortably close to your body, but not too close. Great, so you're gonna squeeze the arms up as you squeeze the ball together, and then gently open up wide, not touching the hands, kind of hovering. So inhaling, squeeze together, exhale, open up. Great, we've got 3, release, 2, and 1. Great, from here, arms come up, head, neck, and shoulders come up, reaching, reaching, reaching. You're gonna put the right hand behind your head, opening up wide. You're gonna squeeze the ball together as you circle this left arm around, and then release. Then you're going to reverse the circle, squeezing and releasing. 2 more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale, reverse. Good. Last set here. And exhale out. Super. Release the hand. Slowly roll down for 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Opening and releasing for 5. Again, so gently squeezing, using those inner thighs, but of course connecting with the inner core and the pelvis, making sure that everything is nice and neutral. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Head, neck, and shoulders gently come off of the floor. Left hand goes behind. And here we go, 3 full sets. So you squeeze, open up the circle, gently release. And then inhale all the way back. Great. And 2. Last time. Super. Release the hands, come up a little bit higher, and then slowly come down on 3, 2, and 1, opening up again. Great. This time you're going to bring the knees upwards for me. So again, your lower back is touching the floor. And you're going to have a squeeze here. And we're going to gently tap down, come back to the center, and gently release. So inhaling here. Exhaling, open. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's bring the arms up. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. Again, keeping the ball here for me. You're gonna put one hand on top of it, the left hand stays behind here. So you're gonna tap it all the way down, and then I want you to tap the arm across. So basically your right arm is going to your left knee, all the way back. So first you're going down, and then back, and then coming across. So again, you're not actually twisting the body, you're just reaching the arm. Inhaling here, and kind of pushing down across. Great. 3 more. Inhaling here, and again, there's just a gentle squeeze on the ball. And 2. Great. And 1. Super. Let's switch hands. Left arm all the way here. Great. So we're tapping down, coming on down. And then lifting and coming left arm to the right knee. Super. 4 more. Inhaling here. And 3. 2. Last set. Great. Let's release the hands, walk up a little bit higher, and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to put the weights to the side for a moment. And you're going to take the ball in the right hand. Let's put it in between both hands. And I want you to walk your feet a little bit further away and keep the knees open. And you're going to open here, reaching, and then take a nice inhale as you slowly peel yourself off of the floor. 3, 2, 1. Great. I want you to lift up from the core, reach a little bit forward. So you're still keeping the spine relatively straight at this moment, but I want that core to come really in and up, reaching. Great. And then you're going to squeeze the knees together and come back to your hinged position. We're going to do that 4 more times. So you're inhaling, slowly opening, lifting, stretching out the hips a bit, reaching forward, and then using the core to come back, squeeze the knees, and then hinge back and hold. Great. Inhaling here. Exhaling back. And it's almost like you're finding that point where if you were to go any further, you would kind of fall backwards. Right? It's almost like you could lift your feet up, but you're not doing that yet. Great. Last time here. And then exhaling back. And now you will lift your feet up. Good. So you're just going to keep your feet hovering here for me. Great. So you're going to twist to the right for a moment and come on back. Just hovering a little. Inhaling to the left and coming on back. Flex the feet for me. Inhale to the right. And use that core to come back. And then inhale to the left. Coming on back, right? I want you to lift up the feet a little bit higher for me. Inhaling here. Exhale back. Inhale to the left. And back, flexing out. Inhaling to the right. And use the core to come back. Great, last time here. Super, you're gonna point your toes, you're gonna tap and lift. And then open the hands to the right. Tap and lift, and then open to the left. So the hands basically are staying up, and you're just switching balls, switching hands with the ball. Great, inhaling and exhaling out. Good, let's do 2 more. Reaching, and all the way out. Super, last set. And all the way back. Great, open the knees and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna come up a little bit higher again. And this time you're gonna put the ball in that wonderful position. Feel free to grab the weights now if you'd like. You don't have to, but you can. I'm actually getting really hot at the moment, which is good. Excuse me, socks are being removed. Okay, so we're putting the ball here again. You're gonna take the weights and get comfy. Good, so I want us to make some circles. You're gonna make a nice open circle here, and then you're gonna lift and stretch up the right. So opening here, and then lift and stretch the left. Great, same position. So back to front, and then lift. So again, we're just alternating legs, reaching from back to front, and then lifting on up. Good, we've got 2 more. Inhaling here. Ooh, this is tough. Exhale out. It's amazing how these like small moves with this ball really get that core working. Out. Great, last set on each side. Inhaling here and exhale out. Great, you're gonna lift up the arms, you're gonna hinge back a bit and then lift on up for 5, just small flings, small little moves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, so hinging back again, adjusting if necessary. And here we go, this time we're gonna bring the arms front to back and then push down. So front to back, push down, lengthen out the left. Great, inhaling here. And again, if your arms are doing something slightly different, don't worry, as long as you're making a circle and then pushing down in some way, it's totally fine. Great, 2. I don't know why today is the day where my core is burning. And opening up. Great, last time on the left. Cool, and then we hinge back and lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, so let's bring the ball all the way out, and you're gonna lower down. 3, 2, 1, back. Sorry, weights again are gonna go to the side. And you're gonna put your ball underneath your right foot. Great. You're actually gonna put one hand on top of each other and just kind of rest. So in this position, also you allow your chest to open, but you still have to make sure that you're not lifted. I still want you really connected to the floor. Great, so you're gonna stretch out this right leg and keep it all the way here, and you're gonna stretch up the left for me. So you're gonna bicycle this left leg down. Great, and then you're gonna gently open it a bit and come on back. So you're lowering the leg down and opening it up just a tiny bit to the left. Super, we got 3, and 2, and again, it's kind of like you're supporting your neck a little bit, but still opening up that chest, and 1. Great, now you're gonna lift your head, neck, and shoulders and do it again. So inhaling here, and then opening up just a bit, doesn't have to be big. I don't want you to lose that shape or lose the form, keeping the hips grounded. Good, 2 more times. And then last time here. Let's grab a hold of the right and then the left, opening up, and then gently pulling that leg towards you and releasing it a bit for 5, 4, 3, shoulders down, 2, and 1. Good. Let's lower down for 3, 2, and 1. Cool. You're going to gently switch legs. Putting again your hands one on top of the other behind your head, opening wide, stretching out that left leg and then stretching up the right. And again, kind of grounding yourself, making sure that, again, there may be a little bit of space in between your lower back, but you're not arching, right? You're still gently melting into the floor. Here we go. Inhaling down with that right leg. And then exhale, opening a bit. Still keeping the hips grounded. Inhaling here. And again, finding where you can release a little bit of tension in your chest, or even think about how can you release something and kind of just let it go all the way out through your toes. Good. Frustration, stress, tension, annoyance, whatever it is. Let it out. Good. 2 more. And then last time here. Great. Slowly lift head, neck, and shoulders come off. And we do it again. So bicycling down and then opening a bit. Great. 4, 3, 2, and then last time. Great. Grab a hold of the right and then the left, opening up, coming up a tiny bit higher. And again, you're just kind of gently bending the elbows and then stretching it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Releasing the hands and then slowly lowering down. Great, everybody. This is wonderful. So I know how much one of you love these exercises with this. So let's do that. You're going to put it underneath the ball. And actually, I want you to open up the knees. We're going to just be for a moment. So feel like, okay, where can you allow for the core to stretch and allow for the hips to stretch? Where can you kind of just open up a tiny bit more? And again, just a gentle rock side to side. But again, this shouldn't be painful. This should be like a gentle massage for the lower back and opening. And if this doesn't feel good, you can always keep it a little bit smaller and do whatever you need. You can also put your palms down so that you have a little bit of more support. Yeah? Okay. Great. Coming back to the center. Super. So you're going to bring your palms down here and you're going to lift up the right leg. And you're going to gently lower it down to a 45-degree angle and then lift it up. Good. So you're inhaling down, exhaling up. Good. So I want you to actually make it a little bit bigger each time so that towards the end, you're going to go closer to the floor, like in the next 2. Finding again how we can stretch out the hip and use the core. Great. And the last time we're going to stay right here. Great. And then you're going to open it up a bit and squeeze it closed for 5. Again, if you need more support, you can always put your hands out. Actually, let's do that. I think that might be a bit more supportive. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now you're going to flex your foot and you're going to start making your way slowly up towards the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to end here at the 45-degree angle. Great. Gently point, come back down, and then stretch up the left. So first you stretch, and then we're going to lower to a 45-degree angle. And here we go, slowly and steadily lifting, and then lowering down for 5. 1 step at a time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kind of ending here towards the floor, and then opening and closing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Flexing out. So again, slowly making your way upwards on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, point the toes and then bring it back down. Great, you're gonna bring the right knee in and then the left, and just stay here for a moment. Again, putting the palms down. Great. And you're gonna slowly tap with the right and come right back up. And then tap with the left. Great, 4 more. So again, really feeling this from all the way on the inside and how your lower core is like, yes, I'm getting my own specialized workout. But again, this isn't a stressful thing here. It's just like a massage at the same time. Good. Last time here. Cool, let's open up the knees and do it again. So down and then tap up. And then down and tap. Great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's stretch up both legs for a moment and just let them hang. Super, bring the knees in, slowly bring the feet back down to the floor. You're gonna remove the ball. Great, so let's flex out those feet. You're gonna bring the ball into the right hand, and the left hand is gonna stay down by your side, and the right arm is gonna go all the way behind you. And actually, you know what, let's open up the feet a little bit wider. So you're gonna come on up, 3, 2, 1, and when you get to the top, you're gonna twist to the left and reach. Great, come back to the center, roll back down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So the left hand just kind of stays next to you, and then you gently bend that left elbow a little bit as you reach towards the left, and then come right back. Great, last time here. Inhaling here, and then exhaling, reach over to the left, keeping the hip down. And again, the left hand's kind of supporting you for that extra bit of stretch. Super, let's switch hands. So the ball goes into the left hand now, right hand stays on the side. You're inhaling here, lifting on up first, and then gently bending as you stretch. Exactly. And there's no real wrong way to do this as long as you're moving slowly. And I just want you to come through the middle first and then support yourself as you sit up and then gently bend and stretch. Great. Back to the middle. Last time here. And all the way over. Super, come back to the center, roll back down, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna put the ball in both hands, flex out your feet, and then roll up through the middle. And then you're gonna put the ball down and you're gonna walk yourself, roll yourself all the way out. So from here, I want you to bend your knees a little bit. And I want you to try and get a little bit deeper. Go for it. You can do it. Lift up the core and just allow yourself to release and kind of melt into the floor. Think of like you're not holding on to anything, you're just really lifting from the center and then kind of letting the rest go. Great, 1 more deep breath, inhaling here, rolling the ball out a tiny bit more. Great, and then gently rolling back up for 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Let's come over onto the side. Just in case your sides weren't burning already, because mine are. Thought it would be a good idea. Let's do it. You know what? Actually, grab a weight for one hand. Okay. So again, we're gonna lift all the way here. You're gonna have the elbow really close to the body. And you're gonna push down as you lift up and then lift on back up. So you can look at the floor if you need to, but I want you to tap and try and get your fingertips all the way to the floor and then come right back up. Great. So again, you can feel free to move the neck with the movement if you want. You don't have to, but tapping and pushing and then releasing. Great. 2 more. Last time here. Cool, now you're gonna go behind the leg. So you're gonna go behind and then come on back. You're not going to necessarily straighten out the whole thing, but you're still activating the bicep and still really keeping this stable. Lifting and coming on back, feeling the hips. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great. You're going to lift up the heels and we're going to repeat that process. So you're going to come on down, tap, and exhale back for 5. Again, feel free to move the neck or look down at the floor, whatever you need. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now going behind, stretching for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. All the way back down. Let's reach the arm nice and long, and then we're going to stretch this right leg like I do love to do. So again, finding if you need to adjust the bottom leg for a little bit more support. So you're going to reach, reach, and reach, and then you're going to come all the way back and stretch. So you're reaching, 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 and then using the core to come back to the middle and not necessarily going backwards. Great. We've got 3. Great. And 2. Reach, reach. And 1. Reach, reach, and then all the way back. Oh, that was lovely. Great. Back to the center. I want you to look down at the floor for a moment and just let your neck kind of stretch out. Cool. Let's go over to the other side. So swinging yourself as you'd like. Lifting here. And again, right arm is in this nice 90-degree angle. Left elbow, left hip. And here we go. So you're going to push on down, trying to tap the toes. Tap the fingers. And then all the way back. And again, look down at the floor if you need to, or just move the neck simultaneously. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now going behind, activating your biceps, and just feeling the whole breath movement together. Great. 3, core comes in and up. 2, and 1. Great. Let's lift up the heels and repeat the process. So tapping down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going behind for 5, reaching it up, 4. And again, feeling how thick that space is, right? You get to decide how thick it is, but no spaghetti arms. 2, and 1. Excellent. Foot comes down. So we're reaching out the left and reaching out the left. If you need to adjust the bottom, go for it. And you're reaching, 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 and then coming back to the center and stretching. Great. Reach, 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 and then all the way back. Great. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that feels great. Great, coming back to the center, and again, just looking down at the floor for a moment, allowing your neck to just be. Okay, let's put the weight to the side. Yeah, actually we're gonna come on floor. You're gonna put your hands, or rather your forearms, on the ball. Yeah, so you're gonna open up your knees so you have a little bit of support. And you're gonna roll yourself. Let's do this a little bit differently. Duh. You're gonna roll. I want you to be this way. So you might have to come out first and then adjust. I want your forearms on the ball. No? All right, let's try that different. It's okay. We'll do that differently. We'll stay like this. It's okay. I was getting creative. So you're kind of, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. So here you're gonna just make mini rolls. You're gonna roll a little bit forward and then use the core and roll a little bit back. Rolling a little bit forward, super small movements, and then a little bit back. Now this is this moment where you lift up the center, right? You're making sure that your core is really nice and lifted and that's what's moving you. Super, it's like a massage. Again, everything, all of these movements today are like little massages while strengthening. Isn't that great? Love it. Good, 2 more. And then last time. Great, you're gonna stay here, you're gonna tuck the toes, and you're gonna lift. 3, 2, 1, and tap down. Cool, we're only gonna do that 2 more times. Let's make it big. Lifting up from the center, you got it. You can do it, I know you can. Lift up the knees, ready? 3, 2, 1, and back down. It's supposed to be wobbly. Okay, last time. Inhaling, lift up the knees just a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and then back. Cool. We're gonna remove the ball and just stretch out. We gotta try things. We gotta push ourselves just a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna put the ball underneath the right hand. And your left hand is absolutely forward facing. So again, the right elbow goes back. If you don't like it, you can always remove it, but let's give it a try. So I want you to stretch out this left leg, flex it for me, and then give it a nice little bend. Okay, so what's gonna happen, you're gonna push down with the right hand as you lift up the left, and then you're gonna release a little bit and tap the left knee down. So you're kind of pushing the arm down as you push the left leg up, and keep that bend as you slowly just bring the knee down. Great, you got inhaling, push up, exhaling, tapping the knee down, releasing the ball a bit. Super. 3, 2, keeping that bend, and 1. Good, from here you're gonna keep the push on the ball and you're just gonna pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, coming all the way back to the center. Cool, we're gonna switch hands. So, opening up here, finding the balance first, extending this right leg out, flexing and then bending. So you basically push up and then come on down and tap. Great, inhaling, push, and exhaling back. Super. 3, 2, and 1. Great, now you're gonna push, keep the ball lifted, keep the pressure on the ball, and then pulse up for 5, slow and moves, but feel it from the inside. 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center. Cool, we're gonna switch again. All right, stretching out this left leg again, lifting it all the way here. And we're gonna come to the outside here, and then go to the outside again. So you're bringing the left knee over to the outside of the right, and then you're opening it up to the side. So inhaling here, exhaling out. Great. 3, 2, and 1. Cool. You're going to keep the left over the right, and you're going to gently come on down for 5 mini push-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, then you're gonna open the knee, keep it on the outside, do it again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, uncross the legs, and just gently melt back, stretching out, using the ball as a little bit of an extra tool to kind of melt and stretch out the core and stretch out the shoulders a little bit more. You can kind of roll with it if you want. Great, and then we're gonna come back. So opening up here, putting the ball underneath your left. Bottom here is crossed, taking the right knee. And you're going to the outside and then tapping it. Great. Outside and then tap. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's keep it crossed. And then coming on down for 5 small mini push-ups. 4 elbows back. 3, 2, and 1. Great, coming to the outside. And here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, coming back to the middle, sitting back and allowing yourself just to melt into the floor. Okie dokie, ladies. We're gonna put the ball on the side and we're gonna come onto our backs again. Just slowly coming down, hugging those knees into the floor, hugging your knees into yourself, letting your back melt into the floor. All right, you're gonna lift up your head, neck, and shoulders so that you're looking at your abdominals here. And you're gonna give yourself a nice gentle stretch. So again, reaching for whatever you can, holding here for a moment. Great, and then I want you to keep the right hand on that right ankle, or the right thigh, or the right calf, but not on the knee. And you're gonna give this left arm a nice big circle here. For 3, keeping that left leg off the floor as well. 2, and 1. Great, let's reverse the circle here. Still pulling that right leg gently towards you. For 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here you're gonna lift up a little bit more. You're gonna pull, and switch. For 3, and 2, and 1. Great, slowly walk down for 3, 2, and 1, and then release the foot. Great, let's stretch up the left. Take a deep inhale, and then slowly and steadily, just gently walk yourself up. Good, and then lifting up that right leg here, keeping the left arm as close to the ankle as possible. And we make 3 big circles here for 3, 2, and 1. Then reverse the circle for 3, 2, and 1. Great, grab up a little bit higher and gently pull for 3, and 2, and 1. Great, switching here and then lowering down for 3, 2, and 1. Great, both knees come into your chest again. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. And we're gonna switch here. Just a gentle switch. Feeling the legs moving. Great, we've got 5. And again, if you need to support your neck, go for it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One hand on top of each other, gently twisting for the crisscross for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, switching, stretching up the legs again. 5, stretch it up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center. This time you're gonna crisscross here, lower it down, and then lift it up. Switch to the other side. Lower the whole shape down. Come on up. Great, 4, 3s, and 2, nice and slow. Last time here on each side, and all the way up. Great, back to the center, slowly lower down. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna stretch your legs all the way up and then open them out. And you're gonna take your hands and put them on the inside of your thighs and just gently push them down for a moment. Great, and then you're gonna flex and gently push them down a little bit more. Great, you're gonna point, push them down a tiny bit more. And then flex and push them down a tiny bit more. Great, point the toes, come all the way back up for me. And then put the soles of your feet right back down on the floor. Great, you're gonna reach the arms all the way behind you, coming on up just a little bit, reaching in between the knees. And we're gonna open up and go to the right, and then come back to the center. Twisting to the left, and coming on back. Again, if you need to support your neck, go for it. Opening, and coming on back. So when you open, you twist, and when you close, you connect in the center. Great, 3, and 2, and 1. Great, now you're gonna put your hands behind your head and we're gonna try that again. You're gonna twist to the right and then come on back. And gently twist to the left. And just stretching out every time you move a little bit more. Great, 3, 2, and 1. Great, we're gonna keep the twist here. You're gonna flex out the foot and you're gonna push it down and then point it up for 5. So you're still keeping the twist, you're just pointing and lifting the leg. Great, 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center, over to the other side. So stretching it out, opening up those elbows, and then flexing it down, pointing it up for 5. Again, making it as big as you can, but still stabilizing through that right side. 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center. Come up a little bit higher, and then slowly lower down. Great, knees come together, walk your feet a tiny bit further away, and we're gonna roll it up for another little stretch. So I feel like I've been digging this mermaid stretch recently, so let's go for it. So you're gonna open up here in a comfortable-ish position. So ideally your right leg is behind, the left leg is in front. Yeah, so you're gonna have your left hand gently outward facing, and the right arm goes out. And we're just gonna start with a nice little hip lift. And then as you come back to the other side, you keep your hips grounded and gently come on over, stretching out the side. Great, so first we lift the hips, tap, and then we keep the hips down and just stretch out the side. Great, one more time like this. And then all the way over. Great, keeping up nice T shape. I want you to twist to the right. And then exhale back. And then twist to the left, happy spines. Again, using the core to come in and up. 2 more. Inhaling, twist. Exhale back. Last time. And all the way back down. Great, sitting up nice and tall. Cool, let's switch sides. So again, one side could be tighter or looser or more open or more flexible. It's all good. Just find your positioning. So again, when you're here, I want your hips to be centered so that both hips are on the ground, so that if you find yourself open that way, when you're sitting, then just adjust. Good. So arms are out, big happy smiles. Let's go. So right hand down, you're gonna lift up the hips and then rainbow over to the other side, stretching on that right side. Great, 2 more. And then last time here. Excellent. Great, and we're twisting to the left. Exhaling back. And twisting to the right. Ah, that feels great. And all the way back. 2 more. And again, trying to sit up as tall as you can so that that spine gets a lot of space. Last time here. And then over to the right. Super, coming on down. Cool, so bring your left foot in front. So again, finding a seated position that works for you. You're gonna put your hands in your prayer position for a moment. You're actually gonna lift up the elbows and then squeeze them down. So you're lifting up and squeezing down. Great, 3 more. Lift on up and then push down. Great, 2, and 1. Super, from here you're gonna stretch out and reach with those arms, and then you're gonna lean forward. Okay, and when you feel like, I've leaned as much as I can lean at the moment, then I want you to put your hands down, look down at the floor, and walk a little bit further. So again, you're stretching out the lower back, you're stretching out the hips, and you're just kind of allowing that extra bit of space to take hold within your body. Great, and then you're gonna lift from the core and just gently drag your hands along the floor, and then re-stack up on 3, 2, and 1. Cool. You're gonna switch your legs so that we're balanced as we can be. Good, so again, you're putting your hands really like pressing the palms against each other so that you're creating this connection between the left and the right side, but also adding a little bit of extra pressure here in a good way. Great, so you're opening up, shoulders, and again, we're not lifting that way, right? Our shoulders are down. I just want you to keep that stretch and then squeeze it all together. It's also kind of helping the chest and the breasts to really stretch and strengthen. Got to keep all of those muscles happy. Great, 3, 2, and then 1. Great, so you're reaching out first as far as you feel like you can. And then you're lifting from the core and leaning forward, whatever that looks like. Great. And then you're putting the hands down and gently walking yourself out and bringing the neck down towards the floor to stretch out the lower back, stretch out the whole back, stretch out the arms, stretch out the hips, and just breathe. Great. One more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Great, and then lift from the core and slowly drag your hands back towards the center, bringing the shoulders all the way back. Awesomeness. Such great timing here, ladies. Good, coming back to your center position, we're gonna bring your heels off of the ground, hands in your prayer position, dive through, wrap around, open up. Great, we're gonna beat your heels together. 3, 2, 1, rolling back to the tips of your shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, finding your balance first today here. You're gonna release the hands first and open up, and then reconnect. Great, 3, 2, 1, rolling back. 3, 2, 1, finding your balance first. Same thing, lengthen out through the arms only, and then come on back. Great, last time, 3, 2, 1, like this, and then we'll stretch out the legs. Open up here, and then reconnect. Great, let's add those legs. 3, 2, 1, rolling back. 3, 2, 1, finding the balance first. Right hand, right heel, stretch it out. And then I actually want you to release the left arm and bring it all the way up. Up, there we go. Today we're dancing, we're like a star. 3, 2, 1, everything gets rewoven however you want. 3, 2, 1, rolling back. 3, 2, 1, coming back first. Left hand, left heel, stretching it out. Once you've gotten that balance, then I want you to release the right arm and open it up here. 3, 2, 1, good. And then bringing everything back, reweaving however you want. 3, 2, 1, rolling back. And now here we go. Both arms, both legs, stretching it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, everyone, heels together. Let's bring those feet together, hands next to you, shift your weight forward, and then just hang nice and long. Great, and feel free to open those legs a little bit more if you need to get a nice deeper stretch, or you can gently bend the right and then bend the left in a slow, flowy state. Great, and here is where we say yes to everything that fits our vision of what we want our life to be, and we actively say no to everything else. And then lifting up from the core, rolling, stacking for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Let's stretch. And breathe, and stretch, and stretch, and breathe. love it when my feet are cut off. All right, so we're gonna inhale it all the way up and then exhale it out. So inhale, reach it up, and then exhale out. Last time. Great, take all of that goodness and bring it back to yourself. Self-love hugs, please. Taps on your own backs, please. And then amazing, super groovy high fives.
Thank you.